All right, injuries. Chuma went out with a calf. Alex went out with a shoulder. Frankie went out with a groin. Um, we didn't take advantage of anything at the beginning of the game. Had some opportunities for some big plays to kind of get everybody jump started. We didn't get that done. Thought defense, I know early, we had some struggles. Did a great job in the second half. We just couldn't get anything going on offense. Too many penalties in the first half really hurt us. I mean, we can't have six penalties like that in the first half and then one in the second. That's definitely got to get cleaned up. We got a lot of things to fix on offense. We just got to make the plays when they're there to be made, and we got to protect the quarterback better. We can't let Joe just be getting teed off on that early in the game.
Take questions.
Adam, it's kind of the same thing every week about fixing things, and it's not getting fixed. What makes you believe that you can still fix this?
I mean, it's different things. I mean, it's just keep running when we got a guy beat. I mean, it's making sure when we pick up a blitz, we physically get the guy removed from the hole to where the quarterback doesn't have a guy in his lap. It's this game was way less mental issues. It was physical. It was just we got they took advantage of a few things early in the game on some of their pick stunts. They did a good job coming out, and those three interior guys set some things up for those guys in the pass rush. And it was tough for our line to pick up, and then we kind of got that settled down, and then losing those two guys, and it just kind of started up again.
Adam, what was your reaction to Greg Williams' lack of accountability on Friday, and did you have a word with him at all about that?
Yeah, we talked about it. I think he was, he was trying to talk about, complementary football, three phases playing together.
Adam, on the CBS telecast, they were quoting you from the production meeting last night, and they quoted you as saying that, everyone needs to just shut up and play. I mean, that sounds like a fairly stern rebuke of your defensive coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't happy about it, but I mean, we talked about it, and he knew that it just, right now I feel like our players are doing such a good job as far as trying to get things righted, and it's just everything we say it matters, and he understood that none of us can. We got to set the right example.
Adam, when Greg comes out and says something like that, it kind of does paint the picture that there's disconnect on the coaching staff and an offense versus defense kind of thing. I mean, is that?
I disagree with that. I mean, I know what you're saying, Connor, but I mean, me and Greg talk so much, and we talk through a lot of things, not just football. Just we talk through things, and majority of the time we're exactly thinking the same thing, and we'll have discussions if we're not. And I just at that moment, we're just trying to get guys to just focus on doing things better, and us as coaches, we got to do the same thing.
Adam, when you guys are in this state like this right now, I mean, obviously just nothing's positives happening for you. Can you see a way out of this? I mean, is there any kind of vision or view you have where you can get out of this at all?
Yeah, I mean, we got to go back to work. We got to get these young guys playing as well as we can get them playing. We got to the guys that are healthy. We got to get them. Our explosive players. We got to get that those type of plays out of them on offense, and then the guys on defense. Whoever's out there, we just got to play the best technique possible, execute the calls. I felt like there was a lot of good things the defense did today. It was offensively, it was just we have like 3 good plays, and then it would just be 2 negative plays in a row, and it just put us in such a bad position.
So with the issue with Greg, do you consider it resolved, or is this going to be an ongoing conversation, do you feel?
I mean, I felt like we were good after we talked.
They caught you on the cameras today in a pregame conversation with Greg that seemed somewhat animated. Did you guys have angry words before the game?
No, we were talking about something else, something that was brought to us by the officials that I wasn't real happy about learning an hour and a half before the game.
What was it?
They didn't like the way they were talking about how Connor holds the ball.
Adam, during the broadcast, they showed a lot of your stats as far as the team goes, the losses by 20 points, the double-digit losses, the defense, the rankings, and all that stuff. How is it that every department seems to be struggling and not one is just thriving?
We've never put anything together consistently. You know, we haven't done anything well this year at all. I mean, we just hurt ourselves so much. Last year we trended in the right direction. We improved. You know, I know we had a big changeover in personnel halfway through the year, but I felt like we started trending in the right direction. This year we got to figure out a way to improve really quickly, you know, from top to bottom, from coaches, players, doesn't matter. It's everybody. We gotta get things better.
Adam, when you're having wholesale challenges on offense like you guys are, I mean, it's like kind of, it was just said, like everything's going wrong. Does something need to change? Like, is there something specific you can pinpoint as far as, because it seems like I think you guys have like 6 touchdowns in 6 games this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. I mean, you look at the red zone, and you know we've talked about that before, and it's like we've had 2 drives just completely get stalled out because of 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. You know, I mean, you know, we got to finish our drives in the end zone. And the way to do that is we make sure that we block the right guys, and then we get movement off the ball, you know, and convert.
We'll take a few more for Coach.
Adam, what was the thought process on the running backs rotation? You had said earlier in the week that you wanted to get P. Ryan a bigger carry, and I think Frank came out with the most carries by a few.
Yeah, we were, you know, that was the plan going in, and you know, I was just kind of, you know, watching those guys, you know, the body language. I know, you know, after P. Ryan dropped that one ball, I was just trying to make sure that he was good confidence-wise. I didn't want him to go in the wrong direction, just trying to get him back in there and then trying to get Ty involved. You know, we had some personnel groupings that it was just tough to get to, you know, because of the way the game was going, you know, and then, you know, finally it was, you know, we got him a couple carries and he popped one. You know, I was just looking for something that where if we had a hole, we'd hit it. And, you know, I know there was a couple opportunities that, you know, P. Ryan will probably go back and look at and, you know, wish he could have that play back. But, you know, I mean, we're just going to keep getting him more and more carries, and you know, hopefully, you know, next game we can get the carries the way we want them.
It's hard to tell from afar, but it looks like on the sideline the team is lifeless. Where does that spark come from? Is it going to come from the coaches, or is it going to come from one player stepping up, or players only meeting? What are you expecting to get this thing turned around?
I didn't think it was lifeless. I thought, you know, offensively we were frustrated. I mean, we were frustrated. I thought there was a lot of points where guys were encouraging each other, cheering each other on. I thought the defense definitely had good energy. You know, trying to create turnovers. You know, it's just you're trying to make that play to swing the game and, you know, in a positive direction. I think, you know, we got a little frustrated on offense because we couldn't get that done.
Adam, when
you worry about
Adam, when you keep having kind of these offensive issues that you've mentioned, as far as, you know, players maybe are making mental miscues, and there's physical issues and things like that. I mean, when it's happening weekly, at what point does it become the scheme and not necessarily the players, where the scheme needs to be adjusted?
Yeah, I mean, we're evaluating it all the time. I mean, we're trying to change things that fit to our guys and adjust to where, you know, where we need to adjust, whether it's protection, run game. You know, like this game, we had to do some different stuff because, you know, what they were playing, both protection-wise and in the run game.
Adam, are you concerned at all with the results not changing every week, that Christopher might want to make a change?
No, I mean, I'm not even thinking about it. I have to focus on making sure our guys are ready to go when we get back in the building on Monday and Wednesday and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then getting ready for this next game.
Adam, do you worry about your team's mental state? And more than that, do you worry with the losing and everything if they just tuned you guys out?
This locker room, these guys are good. These guys are good guys that work extremely hard. You know, it's frustrating. I mean, when you talk to them on Monday, you can tell. I mean, these guys, they're hurting. They try to do the right thing. They come in, they work. They do a great job of having high energy at practice, trying to get better. You know, I feel like the players are are really the ones trying to find a way to flip this thing. I mean, they're taking the lead on this, and we just got to keep grinding and keep trying to find ways to fix those, especially early mistakes, to help flip the game.
Is it even more concerning though, Adam, when you see that progress at practice and you see the players kind of putting forth that effort, but then you guys go out today and you lose 24-0?
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I mean, everybody's just trying to do everything they can to win a game, and just haven't been able to do it.